Okay, I'm super excited to pivot and transition, and I'm actually this is going to be a recording for a future training, but some of you may know about our Boards app, and we've been doing more and more adding to it and everything, and this is going to be our duplication tool. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to share my screen, I'm going to show you all the different things, but for everyone on this call, for everyone in Unstoppable Nation, for everyone like building their business, this is an app like we're going to use to store things, discover Arbonne video libraries, trainings, compensation plan, getting started steps, how to onboard new teammate, 30 days of healthy living, everything you need to know. So all these different things. So this is going to be a super helpful tool. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen actually. Yes. And what we have currently, and we're going to keep, this is our team page. So this is where we welcome new teammates and everything. And, you know, we got the chats, we got the chat, we got, this is kind of the page where with announcements and stuff. We got the calendar, and these notices are where we have like important things, right? Everything 30 days to healthy living, getting started guide, how to close after any one-on-one exposure, kind of three-way calls, training, compensation plan breakdown, all these things. What is going to replace this now is Boards. And I will share the link for any of you that don't have it. But this is, I'm on my computer. It's also on the phone. Like I mainly use it on my phone, but just for this training purpose, I'm going to share on the computer. So once you get the Boards app, you'll join Unstoppable Nation. I'm in a bunch of different ones. Don't worry. All you really need is Unstoppable Nation and probably a recommended cart folder. That's all you need. You can even have it for other stuff. But what we're going to see is this is going to be our new duplication tool. So, can you guys still see my? Okay. Yes. Where every consultant should have this, because this is going to be all the best resources you need. Technically, you should be able to just have this app and be able to build your business, even if you somehow never heard from your upline ever again. That is the goal of this. Now, of course, it's not perfect. Sandy and I are still working to. Yeah, you'll never do that. Sandy always wants to make sure, he's like, babe, don't say that. They're going to hear from us. You're always going to hear from us. But meaning the goal of this is it to be such a great resource that you have everything you need at your fingertips through this to build your mindset, your business, everything. So it's still a work in progress. It always will be. It's never going to be perfect, but the goal is to give you the resources, then you're resourceful and use it to build and to grow. So for example, you're going to see all these folders. So getting started, onboarding a new teammate, training library, everything healthy living, discover Arbonne videos, reach out verbiage, comp plan, healthy living duplication, nutrition info, disclaimers. So I'll just go through them a little bit, but look, like you click on getting started. So let's say you're brand new, or let's say you're helping someone brand new start. You're going to have them get the Boards app and you're going to kind of direct them to this. So welcome to getting started guide. We're going to start with the getting started guide, then move to the top 5 launch steps. This is a guide for new consultants to navigate with their sponsor, yada, yada, yada. Then you're going to look, we're going to see, okay, cool, the getting started guide. Like, wow, this is our duplication tool. This is where we're all starting. And then the top 5 launch steps. So those are the kind of the ways we start. Here's one of Sandy's coaching calls. Oh, the video is still processing. I'm still uploading it in the back end. But there's a coaching call. I know Sandy wants to record a new one, so we'll do that soon and we'll upload it here, for example. Now let's go back. Let's go to, okay, onboarding a new teammate. Oh man. So as you see, I'm still adding these things, but basically I'm going to add our onboarding video and our onboarding steps. This one's really cool. So training library. I'm going to go back here. I did a poll, and thank you all for the ones who voted on this. Some of you may not have seen it, but I did a poll. So it's been on my heart to do more detailed training for consultants, new and experienced, where if you were like, gosh, I just got this hesitation of, I don't have enough time, or the things like that. Like there would be a training video, a quick like bite-sized training video on it of like how someone seasoned answers it. Now, it's not going to be only Sandy and I, probably mostly will be, but we're going to bring in other nations to do trainings on like Kelly Juni, for example. Let's say like, so a lot of you voted on, what do you need help with the most? Or what would you want to see training on? Finding prospects, inviting, reach out scripts, presenting the business, following up, closing, getting people started, events, all these different things. So super helpful. And I have this big list of kind of like training videos that Sandy and I are going to work to kind of record and shorter. So there's this whole library of it. So clicking everywhere. Beautiful voice, Kim. Going back to boards, this is the start of the training library. So a new consultant coaching call, like boom, you click it. And Kelly Juni is a great kind of getting started one. She's so good with new consultants. 4 core beliefs in network marketing. Sandy did a video. These aren't required. These are just building out your mindset and training. So there's one. The 3-way call. Here's a whole, like our 3-way call system. Here's a training on it. Here's kind of the process with our calendar link. Here's the system. Here's our kind of calendar link for that. The flow of it. So it's like everything you need to know about a 3-way call, which is a practice or training call. What Carly just mentioned on the last call is a 3-way call. It's just under the kind of direction of like, hey, I just started. This is a training call for me. Would you hop on and just listen? And then, whoever leads it will go through a 3-way call. Is Arbonne for you in 20 minutes? So, I got to get the flyer in. Oh, here it is. So this is what Carly was mentioning is what she does on all calls, which she's done at the beginning of their business. This 2-page is Arbonne for you. This is what Sandy and I do on every 3-way call, every training call. We do that. And then here's just a video, if you want to watch, of Peyton Mott, the first like millennial to really take this business and run with it. And she's now 5 wide. Here's 20 minutes on like how she presents the Is Arbonne for you. So super helpful. Again, these are all resources for you. Other things, here's all the things, how to close a one-on-one. I just sent this recommended cart tutorial today. So I was like, oh, this is great. And here's something that's cool. Like you can use this boards app to store all your recommended carts. So you'll see, like, check this out. What you do is oh, you can't hear me. Dang. Oh, that stinks. Okay, well, I'll have to edit that. But basically, look at this. If I go to my recommended cart app and here's the 30 days, I just copy this and I could send it to someone. So rather than having to always log in and do all the things, like I would recommend being in the Unstoppable Nation board and making a recommended carts board, because what you can do is add to your keyboard and you can be texting someone and they're like, I want to do the 30 days. And you're like, all you do is click your other keyboards, like boom, boom. It's like 2 clicks instead of logging in, creating a cart, copying it, the link, and then sending it to them. It's just like, makes it easier. Here's everything healthy living, our 30 days of healthy living guide. Here is literally, if you aren't sure of how to coach people through it, here's a step-by-step guide. I wouldn't just directly copy and paste it. I would kind of make it your own, but here's like, technically you could copy and paste all these. Day 1, congratulations. Like, so there's duplication tools really for everything in here. So go through this at some point and look through. Here's Discover Arbonne Library. Sandy and I have a 5-minute video we recommend as that first, like, kind of understanding of what Arbonne is. And that's where you'd get on a training call or a 3-way call. They would probably look at this first. And then here's a long list. Look at this list of all, Discover Arbonne Library. You could search for
based off
banking,
their background,
athletes or fitness professionals, business owners, college students. There's a long list. Here's a shorter list that we kind of handpicked. So all those are in there for you. Here's reach out verbiage. We're going to work to build this out, but there's an intentional reach out training Sandy and I did for Cecilia Stoll. Here's one of Brooklyn Powell, super heartfelt reach out message. Like, so here's like a bunch of reach out verbiage. We want to kind of keep it simple. I know there's a lot in there, but just kind of go through and pick and choose what works for you. Comp plan. Go through, we look like, oh, here's the comp plan breakdown. Here's the success plan. Here's how to make your first 500. Here's a 1-pager of the success plan or comp plan summary. Here's what Sandy just posted, why to promote to district manager, how to do it. So this is kind of everything. Here's nutrition info. You can like copy and paste onto your Instagram stories, like of typical stuff that is kind of used. Here's disclaimers. You can also copy and paste onto stories or whatever. Healthy living duplication. So there's coaching. There's a healthy habits duplication kind of system in here, or a 2-week reset, duplication and coaching and all the things. So there's so many resources in here. We're going to keep working to build it out, but everyone should have this. And when I post this recording, this kind of training on boards, I'm going to post a link to join the board in case you're not in it. So this is a really good resource and a tool kind of to help you guys, but
Delete the notices off band.
yeah, and so all notices off band won't be there. The only one notice on band will be join our boards for, you know, all the resources to help you build your business. And then there will be the link there. So does anyone have questions on any of this? And I just want you guys to know, I've been writing down, I have this like Arbonne video library content note. And I've been writing down, like a lot of you guys have been like, I'd love videos on typical hesitations and how to answer them, or I'd love more on the comp plan, or what you saw in the poll, like how to build your network or find prospects or how to invite prospects to something. We're going to be working to building out like a lot of these trainings.